need a response team.
The Avengers Initiative was shut down.
This isn't about the Avengers. These people may be isolated, unbalanced even, but I believe with the right push, they can be exactly what we need.
War is it won by sentiment, Director?
No, it's won by soldiers.
Right now, every single one of you out there, have a chance to be a part of the greatest organization the NFL has ever seen, the Dallas Cowboys. And you are fans of a championship football team. And what do? You blog. You blog so hard that you're running up and down the internet all night long. If it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you got to get another story out, you blog. You know why? Because you know more about your team than anybody else. There is 32 teams in the league. 32 teams. You expect them to know every team like you know yours? Wait, they don't. They don't. And how do you do this? You go to the Dallas Cowboys show, you get a blog, and you blog about the Cowboys. You blog all night long about the Cowboys. You tell people what they need to know about the Cowboys instead of letting people tell you. That's what you did all last year. No more. You know why? Because we have the internet. All you have to do is have heart. And you can do it. You know why? Because you're a fan of a championship football team. And a fan of the championship football team, they give everything. They give everything they got to help their team make it to the Super Bowl. And if you're not willing, as a fan, to give it all you got, then you go to the New England Patriots. Blog, 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 blog. There's nothing better than that. Nothing more fulfilling. Nothing more special. Blog.
Good food.
How y'all doing today, man? Lou, Boss, Amp, how y'all brothers doing, man?
TGIF.
Thank God it's Friday, huh?
Yes, sir. I just told my age.
Hey, listen. Age ain't nothing but a number, man. And don't nothing get old but clothes and them hoes come back in style. So, like, it's all good. You ain't got to be worried about your age, man. You know, with age comes a little bit of wisdom. And in my wisdom, what I've learned in life, you know, never doubt Jerry Jones. Never doubt Uncle Jerry. Because listen, I always knew he was a real nigga. He's from Arkansas. You know, God only makes real niggas from Arkansas. I ain't never seen no nigga in my life from Arkansas. And he done came through. You know, he done made some changes. Is it too late? No, because you know they're still riffing our body, man. That fat lady she was trying to warm her voice up, man. You know, she was sipping some green tea, gargling with salt water. She was even practicing a little bit, but she ain't sung just yet. Because last time I looked, the Dallas Cowboys added arguably, and you can argue with your mama, arguably the best defensive tackle in the National Football League to this defense. We went and got us a veteran linebacker that actually knows what the hell he's doing. We're getting back to Marvin Overshown. He ain't got no ligaments in his knee, but he got the faith of the Lord on his side. That boy had 5 sacks last year in 11 games. So, you know, and we got Javon River, you know, making his NFL debut. So I said it like when I gave my final word yesterday, man. I feel like I could go out there with no experience and call the game in a way that we could hold team to 20 points. I don't want to hear shit else from Eberflus ass no more. They done went out there, man, listen. It's like Eberflus said, hey, man, I'm struggling, I'm hungry. You got some food to spare. Can you buy me some McDonald's? And instead of getting McDonald's, this nigga got a steak dinner. He got some lobster tails. He got the cheddar biscuits over there. He got the Caesar salad. He got everything in the world that he want to try and save his career and his job. There were a lot of folks giving him the excuse about Michael Parsons not being here. Man, I don't hear that shit no more.
Man, yeah.
Now, I don't want to hear that no more.
I don't want to hear no more. Hey, man, where the chat at? We need to get live, man. Wow. I know it's Friday. It's been a long week. I am tired too. But Cowboy Nation, we have an opportunity here. I don't want any negativity about this team right now. Y'all was trying to take the hopium, the little pipe over there, all off season. This is the time to actually look and take in some hopium. This is the legit hopium you need. Your defense is the equivalent of your girl putting on some makeup for the first time. It's a whole new person, and this is not a facade. This is metamorphosis going on right here. How long have we been crying for some defensive tackles? How long? And we don't got just one. We don't got just two.
It feel like
in 30
damn years, we damn near almost got 3 of them things, y'all.
Hey man, I don't mean to interrupt, bro. Cause anybody gonna take my super chat, man? What we doing?
I
hit the cue.
All right, Randy Cadell with the 5-piece. Boss! If the NFL needs 2 number 1 wide receivers, won't that call for 2 number 1 corners? Y'all thoughts? Salute to you all. Damn good question. I'll start, man. I'll start. Yes, as the NFL changes and evolves and there's a metamorphosis and it transitions, you're going to need to match up. Because remember, the reason that they started actually caring about the left tackle position was because they started having premier pass rushers in the National Football League. The crackhead king himself over there in New York is the reason why you got to pay left tackles the exorbitant amount of money that you got to pay left tackles now, man. So as you move to more teams having true, 2 number 1 wide receivers and the threat that it imposes, you're going to need to have more than one corner that you can utilize. And honestly, if we're being 1,000% just transparent, it's already to the point, even without teams having like true 2 number 1s, like most teams stay in, 3 and 4 wide receiver sets now in the National Football League. Like having a assortment of corners and coverage guys back there you can throw out there and match up with them boys has always been imperative. Like go back and look at some of these championship teams, by the way. Like look at the Seahawks and the cornerbacks they had. Look at the Patriots and the cornerbacks they had. Go to the Broncos when you had a key to leave and Champ Bailey and shit like that. Like there's been teams already that have had like a plethora of great defensive backs on their roster. Right. If anything, it's the wide receiver. I might be wrong about it. It might be the wide receivers finally catching up to it.
I don't
real quick. I don't mean to cut you off. I don't even mean to cut you off. But like Henry, the next time they super chat me with my name, can you not shoot the ball, please?
Hey, you said somebody gonna get it for you.
You said you was gonna go about 10.
Take the layup, but you took the layup.
Hey, I ain't missed it.
This man a super chat me, put my name on it. He still shot the ball.
He said, "Hey, but in my defense, boss,
don't defend
you did
that,
say,
dog. You somebody
gonna get there for me. I went and got it for
you.
He
like, read it and then answer it is 2 different things, dog.
Hey, I know we all gonna answer.
Hey, listen, man, Henry, you gonna shoot the rock. I'm gonna tell you that right now. He gonna
that boy is Klay Thompson right now.
No, he is.
I'm hit. I hit.
I'm just saying you gonna shoot that thing regardless. You gonna
that boy.
You gonna get your 15.
You want to address this
Chuck E. Cheese
I'm gonna be
free
quick.
throw machine. That's what he is. He trying to hurry up and get him in 30 seconds.
He gonna shoot them thing. He gonna shoot regardless.
Let me address the super chat real quick. I'm gonna be super fast with it. I think 2 number 1s is so overrated. I don't see no real winning formula with 2 number 1s. I don't. I don't really see just I feel like it's too expensive to have 2 number ones, and you likely not gonna build a complete team with 2 number ones. Like, I'd rather have a number one and a true 1B with a solid corner, D-tackle or something like that than to have 2 number ones. I think it just feeds into the sugar rush of most fans in this fandom ball. It's finessey as hell. It gets your quarterback hit. I ain't with it. I'm just being all the way honest with you. I think 2 number ones is so overrated. So to say that,
let's get ready to rumble.
To say that do we need 2 number one corners? Nah, not necessarily. Not necessarily. I think you can have a good corner and a good, you got 2 solid corners. They can limit sometimes your number ones. I just don't see it as winning football. If you show me a lot of teams with the 2 number ones, a lot of times you're not gonna even see a lot of success coming behind them. Like even AJ Brown and D Smith, the best thing they do is ignore them dudes. And last year too, and the year before that, they not really getting it aired out to them like that. Not like they would if they was in Dallas.
But see, this is my pushback with that, because they have everything. They have a tight end. They have 2 wide receivers. They have a running back that they pay. They pay the offensive line. What the gambles that the Eagles made was on the defensive side of the ball, where they invested.
Where success come from, Henny? Because I said, are you
going to let me finish my train of thought?
I want you to at least address what I said.
No, because they do utilize them in the games that matter. They can win any kind of way because they have everything.
Okay, sure.
They have everything.
So what you're saying is they don't use them.
They do use them.
They don't. You talking about in the games that matter, like when
they use them in the Super Bowl with the biggest game of the year. The Saquon Barkley do shit.
Yeah, that was they did fine. Okay, so they didn't get as active as they should have. Like, he didn't really throw for a lot of yards. He didn't. No. He didn't even do it on us.
No, listen.
Did they use AJ and D Smith on game 1?
No.
Okay.
They did not.
That game didn't matter.
No, listen, are you gonna talk over me? You gonna let me talk? You ain't talking.
No, we debating that. I mean,
it's not a debate.
And you ain't hogging the ball, so you know I'm finna go in here and play some D, homie. So you been in here on some real reckless Kobe shit, and we even got Star here. You ain't say how to start nothing, bro. You just rude.
You ain't say how to start, nigga.
Just saying how to start, man. That was my way of saying how to start, man. So it's one of them, bro. Like, I just think you a pass happy Negro, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, I've been peeping you since the off season, bro. Like, you kind of finesse.
You need to win more than one way, and I've seen this offense already with only 1 wide receiver. Like, I saw that last year. And
I don't think I could ever say any critique on receiver that you not go just come in here like Johnny Cochran on, bro.
Nah, because we're not going back. I refuse to go back.
See, that's what it is, and I'm not finna do it with you.
No, I'm not finna do it with you.
Oh, but would you agree? Like,
I finna do it with you even more.
Would you agree? We are mishandling it. We mishandling it right now. Like,
you're mishandling running the ball.
No, I'm saying we mishandling our 2 number ones right now. Like, why we can't figure this out?
See,
they haven't played together.
No, but it ain't hard though. Like, why and this is, I put it in my video with Shotty. Like, he up here. Should we take CD out? No, Shotty. No. Use your motherfucking brain, Shotty.
Yeah, say exactly what you mean by that, please.
Like, I don't feel like we have 2 number 1 receivers right now. I really don't, because we are in our own way. It's always he's the number 1 progression read. No, it's take what you get, use them to your strength, and let the game flow. We don't do that, especially in the red zone. When I see you in the Broncos game, you over here forcing it to CeeDee Lamb, and George Pickens is 1-on-1 with a backup corner. Like, if that was an 88, not CD, if that was Dez, that wouldn't even. We are staring Dez down. I'm looking over there, Hud. I'm not even looking at the damn Hud, and I'm throwing that bitch to him.
Yeah, but you heard what your quarterback said. Your quarterback said he made the decision pre-snap by what he thought he saw, and he thought that was a better matchup, going on the slant route to CeeDee Lamb, and he was wrong. Like, he was wrong. Don't get me wrong. The nigga made a mistake. But hold on. But this the part of it. We sit here talking about this and that. The quarterback the one throwing the goddamn ball.
But who's telling him? Who's teaching him in the classroom that that's the better read?
That Prescott told himself.
No.
Hold on. No,
that's learned. That is learned. Who told him?
What the hell did Shotty teaching Dak Prescott?
That a slant in the red zone is more effective than a goal line fade.
A slant against
that's Shotty. That is brought in from Shotty.
Inside leverage slant. Yeah.
Wait.
Going to the defense.
Listen, it don't matter who fault it is, man. Whoever fault it is, they need to fix that.
We're talking about fixing it, but this is the point that I'm trying to make. I'm not trying to take away good talent and weapons and shit. You know, I just want them to figure the shit out.
Right.
Like, I still want them on the team. Y'all talk about the shit overrated. No, like I want all the nuclear weapons, nigga. I want all the it's fine. Yeah. It's a learning process.
I like nuclear weapons. I like it.
Yeah, I'm just saying I ain't giving it up. I'm finna figure it out. They're like saying, oh man, this Lamborghini's so fast.
But
man.
I was just saying in the terms of just overall football, I think 2 number ones is all overrated. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it really impacts football as much as having a balanced team. And then I don't want to haul from Star and because me and you'll keep shooting him.
Y'all go ahead.
I'll say that I don't know if I can agree that 2 number ones is overrated, but I will say that I put my video out today. I definitely think that Pickens, the way that the offense right now is being ran, in my opinion, is Shotty is running it as this is my system. And CD is the focal point of my system. In my opinion, he's not doing what Mike McCarthy did, which is matchup football, where it's like, okay, I'm looking at the best matchup and I'm gonna go with that matchup. It's more so, it feels like Shotty calls plays to be coverages or, calls plays to whatever. Yeah, be coverages opposed to I'm gonna attack this matchup, this goal line matchup, because obviously this is CeeDee Lamb on this corner. And it also, another issue is the way that our plays are designed currently. Pickens is the last read in a lot of plays because Shotty will have a section where Shotty has most of the play section where CD is the first read, and then he'll have 2 to 3 guys around him, a tight end or another wide receiver. And so Dak is looking at CD, then he looks at the tight end and the other wide receiver. Then he's got to go all the way across field to get to Pickens. So that's another issue in of itself. I feel like Shotty, they have to hopefully, the bye week over, but hopefully over this bye week, Shotty realized that era and realized that I have to call plays for both of my guys on a consistent basis, because right now it's like if you just look at the box score, you'll be like, oh, Pickens got 7 targets, CD got 7 targets, they're equal. But it's like, no, you got to go back and look at the game, because a lot of Pickens targets came in that Cardinals game in the fourth quarter. And Dak is going to Pickens like when the game is on the line. These past 2 games, he is spamming Pickens, but it's like, Dak, it's too late now. You trying to spam Pickens? We already down. We already in 2-minute drill. Like, everybody noticed that Pickens was ignored majority of the game versus the Cardinals. And especially, it's malpractice in the red zone. You should be running the ball in the red zone or going to George Pickens.
Yep.
Shotty is forcing it to CD. Then we forcing it to Ferg. And it's not working. And I feel the same way about forcing Turpin in the lineup. I'm done with Turpin as wide receiver 3. I think he needs to return kicks and punts, and that's it. You have Ryan Flournoy. He's the only other receiver on your team outside of CD and Pickens that have a 100-yard game. When the only time we scored versus the Cardinals is when Dak went to Flournoy Pickens, Flournoy Pickens. Like, it's simple. It's you should be able to look at the film and it should tell you everything you need to know about how I need to structure this offense. So that's my opinion on it.
It's like non-traditional.
Yep.
Yeah, I've noticed that too. It's funny you mentioned that, Star, because just in looking at tape and reviewing it, I'm seeing it. Like in some plays, Dak won't even look Pickens' direction. Period.
Yep.
And it's sad because it's like, man, damn, like you're gonna invest in this resource and you potentially talking about tagging said individual, and you don't even make them a focal point at times. Cowboys off better get back to being explosive again. If not, Boss will be spot on.
Yeah, they had a 2-game skid. They also didn't average 30. So we're gonna.
Man, I don't want 2 number ones in Dallas. We too stupid.
I will say this though: when CD got hurt, it was essential.
Yeah,
I
that's
will say
good
that.
point. Good point. I can't fight common sense. That's a great point.
I mean, I'll say. Matter of fact, Big Time said that.
But
I was gonna say Big Time.
we
Said
stupid with 2 number ones right now too. I'm waiting on the common sense to kick in. We acting like 2 + 2 ain't 4. I'm sorry, Big Time.
We're doing
No, man. Listen, I just got in. Just to jump in. What's up to everybody? What's up in the chat? Real quick. It's real.
Is that a robe you got on, Big Time?
Man, no, it's a jogging suit, though.
Off of the sound. What you going over there? Okay, man, you too pimped out to me. I was like, is that a robe you got on? What you doing?
Man, with the chain, I'm like, hey, man, at least.
I got a Nike jogging suit. See the suit?
I was just making sure.
I ain't got my bishop gear. I ain't preaching tonight. Don't do me like
hey,
that.
I was gonna say you clean too. I was gonna say, hey man, if you really came out here with a robe, I'm feeling that.
Well, I ain't gonna do all that. Let's not make it ridiculous. To answer y'all question, listen, it's real simple. Shotty fell into the same playbook as Kellen Moore. He fell into the same playbook as Scott Linehan, and that is when we get down by a lot, we automatically go to shotgun. That's all we did. We forgot running the ball. We were down, but we didn't have to get it all in one clean swoop. Run the football, please. Mm-hmm. The reason why we were explosive was because Javonte Williams ran the football. Can we run the football? Can we not let Max Crosby become any factor at all in this game? Y'all talking about Steele, I ain't saying you guys, Steele and Guyton. Can we have them go forward instead of going backwards on their heels? Can we run the ball? That's going to set up what? Again, the play action pass, which is the reason why we're explosive. Run the football instead of lining up in shotgun. It's really that simple to me. That'll keep everything going, and I'm expecting him to do it. You say that, hey, Angie, is it on Shotty or Dak or both?
I'm gonna say Dak now, man.
If Dak have a lot of control, which we've seen him do pre-snap,
it's on Dak.
It's Dak. I say it's Dak.
No, I say it's both.
Not running the ball is shot.
Oh,
you know,
I say.
Are you saying running the ball, or you say what? Is Angie asking about running the ball, or she's saying about targeting Pickens?
There's been a lot of on the film play, for instance, when they run. If you watch the film, there have been a lot of times where they still ran the too high shell, and we still passed the ball. If you're going 2 shell, we supposed to run it.
I think it's shot.
Check into it. It's just that simple. Check into it.
Dak, it's on Dak, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I said it's on Dak.
Oh, we should get into a fight over that, boss. Here we go.
No, I'm cool with boxing.
I'm saying I'm in agreement with you. I don't think it's both. I think it's Dak.
Yeah, because like I watched real close, especially the Denver game, and when Van Joseph showed all that respect to Pickens, doubling him, putting your best corner on him. So it should stand out to you when you now have him isolated on the backup. That should stand out to you as the quarterback. Yeah. And I was seeing it from the television and it was pissing me off. I was seeing Pickens go out there. It would be a single high safety, right? Where you clearly got one-on-one in the boundary. Mm-hmm. And it's like, you take that shot now. Just take it, bro. Like that stuff, I guarantee you, Marino and them would have been like, "You doing that to me, Aikman? You go line up a backup corner on Michael Irvin, and I'm the quarterback. Check to that. I'm giving all kind of hand signals. I'm coming right at that.
All right, I'm not in disagreement. That's the part I said was on that. I'm talking about just running the football. I'm talking about the offense.
I agree with you on that, Henny. I ain't no fight for me.
That's
bro.
the real reason why they ain't paid Pickens.
No fights for me.
That's the real reason why they ain't paid Pickens.
But I
believe if Pickens got his money, he been over there like dead.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That
goes back to that's why I want 2 number ones here. We too stupid, bro.
We playing money ball.
Money ball, bro. We make easy stuff confusing, dog. Like, you feel me? Yes. Like, that's why I don't want the distraction of 2 number ones, because we get caught up on who the 88, who the one got the money, because that's who we need to target.
I think I'm seeing another Kellen and Shoddy. I think we're running a progression-based offense. That's
what I'm saying. Yeah, it's a progression-based.
I know y'all gotta play Madden and progression. The number one progression being 1, 2, 3. Why?
Yeah,
when the hell? See, this is
and then Dak is a veteran quarterback. He not a half field read guy. He like, I'm gonna go all the way across the field, nigga. I got this.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He go scan. He go. Yeah.
That will make Dak.
Right. When he scramble, he not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to
pass.
Yeah.
Like Dak a real one.
And this is my things too, because I understand everything y'all saying. I'm not disagreeing with y'all in the slightest.
You kind of is.
Not really. I'm not disagreeing with the. I'm just disagreeing with the thought process of 2 wide receivers being. Because it's like saying, man, like.
I know I sound crazy, bro. I
know what you're saying. It's the politics.
It's all of that, bro.
But listen, I don't care about that. Like, I want to.
You basically saying, hopefully we figure it out and stop being stupid. As we're being stupid, though, we're continually being stupid. Didn't
And I also play devil's advocate for the shit. There are some other things that we got to factor into the shit right here.
Okay.
Do the Dallas Cowboys offense have any room for growing pains? Like, if they don't score on 1 or 2 possessions, we're already out the goddamn game. We don't have the luxury of trying to get shit put together. That's why we flipping out. Hold on.
This is just execution, though.
Hold on. Y'all cut me out before I even finish my damn train of thought. Y'all can't be doing that shit.
But you ain't making no sense, man. That's why boys be ready to box you, bro. Because you come in with some you come in like you finna say something and be like,
it's perfect sense, though. Y'all listen. Y'all want a brand new offense with brand new. Hold on, nigga. Don't do this shit.
Say nothing, bro. I see that you're lying.
It's not a lie because it is.
Who said we want a brand new?
No, that's not what I said.
You liar!
I need you to listen, nigga.
I just let you lie on me.
I need you to listen. I need you to listen. I need you to listen.
Don't lie on me again,
nigga. Because if you had listened, I didn't say that you said you want a brand new offense. I said we have a brand new offense. This is a brand new offense, right? We got a brand new system and everything in place with brand new pieces, man. And the motherfuckers ain't had time on task together. CeeDee Lamb has been hurt out the lineup of some more shit. Offensive line been in disarray. Like, they got to figure the shit out, man. And listen, we don't have the luxury of winning games ugly. The Dallas Cowboys can't win a game 17-14. If we were winning games and we were still in this shit, we would not be stressing about this shit. We would say, you know what? We're winning games. We'll figure the shit out eventually.
You think this is a different offense?
Partially. There's some shit different.
This was Weewood right now, boy.
I don't think there's much of a different offense.
The run scheme is entirely different for one.
Yeah, the run.
But we ain't talking about that.
I'm talking about the offense, nigga.
But what does that do with the receivers?
Everything. I'm talking about the entire
that was the whole context. Now you want to bring up. See, that's how you know he being slick, man.
I'm not.
You go ahead and box that slick sucker, man. I ain't dealing with him today, bro. No, you got him, Lou, because he ain't playing right, bro.
Even listening, y'all ain't trying to listen.
I am listening, bro. I know wee woo when I hear it, and this is clear wee woo, man.
You got it, bro.
We're saying. I know the problems you're saying. I'm saying is this.
No, you don't.
No, I'm saying no. Let me say. You saying.
I ain't gonna tell this man what he know, nigga.
Because I know what I know what I heard.
I ain't gonna tell.
Don't get mad because we're trying to wee woo, and I'm all through your wee woo. I ain't gonna let you wee woo.
You ain't trying to talk football. You got it.
You saying like there's a lot of pressure on this offense, cohesion is messed up, and there's
man.
But the thing, this is my thing. The
No,
problem,
he was actually saying, man, that is like going that pick is basically like trying to do something in a new offense and Poe Shotty. He got Pickens. They don't have time to experiment with Pickens, bro. The whole offense is going when they talking to him, bro. That's exactly what you said.
No, nigga. I am just talking straight up football.
No, that's what you said, though. What you said is we can't be doing no experimentations, and you were saying in the context of the receivers. There's no experimentation on what's been working, bro. It's been working. Has it been working or not?
Well, not with the both of them.
Has it been working going at Pickens or not?
Nigga, yes, it's been working going.
So how's that an experiment? How's that an experiment? There's no experiment in that, Henny.
You ain't listening. You ain't trying to understand.
No, I'm exactly listening to you. And you said we can't. Poe Shotty, he gotta go ahead and do it. That's what you said. I'm saying exactly what you said.
That ain't what the fuck I said.
That's exactly what you said. Is you said, hey, you can't be experimenting, and in the context of receivers.
I said, nigga.
That's exactly what you said.
Let me get in here. Let me get in here because we are at the point where we are being non-productive. And we have yet to talk about the Las Vegas Raiders. So let's bring in all wondering minds. We appreciate the back and forth. We welcome it on this channel. But when it get to a point when it's non-productive, we got to step in. So let's move forward with our next topic. I saw a great question from the chat that said, from League Commander, panel, is Shotty's offense getting figured out?
No. That is a lie that's been going around here. The problem with this offense is execution. We are still able to run the ball. The problem is he doesn't run the ball. We get all the way to the goal line and we'll F up. This offense has been far from figured out. I literally just came from somebody who's been spewing that. No, the passing offense is still moving. You're still able to move the ball to the red zone. That means this offense is far from being figured out. We are shooting ourselves in the foot. We are fumbling in the red zone. We are having holding penalties in the red zone, getting pulled out, getting off schedule. That is on us. That is on the players. That is not on Shotty and his scheme. They are still trying to figure out the scheme. This is why we've been pushing so hard for a running back too. Yes, I'm back on that. Because that's part of the reason why we ain't running the ball enough to begin with. I got numbers to show it. He's only getting 13 to 15 carries a game. That's what we were trying to tell y'all from the fucking beginning. He's not a running back one. He needs somebody to spell it. And we're only running the ball from the running back backfield 20 times a game. So if he only getting 13 to 15, we only getting 20, that means RB2 only getting 5 carries a game. And we're still averaging 4 and 5. The problem with me, what I have with shot at him abandoning the run, is that we'd be averaging 6 yards a damn carry and he'll stop. That's my problem.
He likes to that's what I'm saying. He interrupts. I think Shotty these past 2 games have just overthought it. Yeah. Now, granted, the penalties have killed us too. Like, we have to be honest about that. Like, you can run the ball, but then you get off schedule. Now you 2nd and 15, 2nd and 17. You can't run the ball in that situation. But the penalties have hurt us, but it's like, Shotty, like, you're not staying consistent. It's another thing I had with Shotty. Now, you ranted and raved about Malik Davis, yo, he's great, and I show him to everybody in the team meetings. You add Malik Davis to the team, Shotty, to the actual active roster. You gave that man 1 carry. Like, this is what I'm saying. How can you bench Blue? Okay, we get it. We get you benching Blue, but then your guy, when you have a chance to say, okay, I'm trying to make this guy my running back too, you didn't even give him the damn ball. It was like, what the hell was the point of even making him active or putting him on the active run? That's why Steven cut his ass, because he like, you didn't even use the man. You use him as a special teamer, and it's like, I don't know. We can still, I don't think, but I agree that we're not getting, the scheme ain't getting figured out. It's literally execution. Like, and Shotty said that, like, if we can execute versus the Raiders, we should win. But if we don't execute, it's going to be the same shit. It's penalties, fumbles, a lot of drops over these past 2 weeks. I don't know how many drops we've had, but it's been bad. And that's one of the reasons why it's like you're wasting drives trying to, let me try to do this stupid backside screen with CD that hasn't worked all year. Let me try to do an end around with Turpin that haven't worked. Like, you're interrupting your play calling when you could just stick to the run, get the ball to Pickens, and get the ball to CD Lamb. And I think that it's not a sense of making those two against each other. It's just the fact that I feel like we had the perfect formula versus the Washington Commanders. It's like, why can't we just keep up with what we did versus them? We ran the damn ball. Pickens got his yards and touchdowns. CD got his yards and touchdowns. Like, it's that simple. I feel like you're making it too difficult on yourself by trying to outsmart the defense instead of just doing what you're good at. I don't know, but it feels the play call in these past 2 weeks have been weird. I feel like Shotty has wet the bed these past two weeks. Also execution, but the play calling has also not been great.
Real quick, let me get in here. We got a $5 super from Landlord. Shout out to the homie. He said, Team Trenches top dollar line ain't giving Dak enough time to work downfield and getting too many penalties. Side note, y'all leave my dog alone now.
That's true. Offensive line got beat to hell.
To me, this is what's frustrating about the offense right now. To me, it seems very simple. The offense tends to go as Pickens go. That's what I noticed in pretty much all the games in which our offense got going. Do you remember in Green Bay, we was looking stagnant? And what did we do? We start throwing it at Pickens, man, and then that thing just caught fire, bro.
Yep.
The whole offense caught fire too.
Yep.
So it's like it's the politics to me of this whole situation. And my question is, how much of the offense being off is because the head got cut off the snake, right? So Shotty spending all that time babysitting Eberflus, it's like when the teacher leave and it's a substitute teacher in charge. What's gonna happen? Kids go act up, right? You got more people outside and all that kind of stuff, right? You don't have a cohesive game plan, and then you had somebody else draw up your game plan, and now you got to come in the room and they hand you the plan. So how much belief do you have in the whole play sheet? Because usually you go probably build your play sheet during the whole week. You ain't doing that when you over there with Eberflus. You're not doing that, right? You have to get this hand-me-down play sheet. And now you out there, you out of rhythm, your offense out of rhythm. It's one of those things that got to come together. And it's this whole thing and the lack of common sense of how to use your two number ones is just a classic cowboy politics.
Let me jump in real quick. Well, mine ain't gonna be long. I think it's an identity crisis. Shotty come in at the beginning when he first get here, preach physicalness. He drafted physicalness. You bring in Booker. You kind of bubble wrap Javonte Williams. But I said right then when you bring in a Pickens before we even snap the ball, I said there's nowhere in the world that you're going to try to tell me this won't be a finesse offense when you got Lamb and you got Pickens there and you got Dak, who's a top-end quarterback. There's nowhere in the world you telling me that we're really going to be balanced. That's what he sold everybody on. I believe he drunk the Kool-Aid as a play caller. He fell in love to see how dominant Pickens and CD was. When you look at how many times we run the ball in opposed to how many times we pass the ball, it's unbalanced. Even though Javonte has some real good stats, I don't think we really know who we really want to be. It's first down and goal from the 2-yard line and we in the shotgun. I swear they look like Kellen Moore to me. When we were down there, I'm saying is we get Booker, and Booker is backing up more than he is going forward. So I think and I see the comment there, can't have an identity when you got the GM and coach wanting two different type of players, wasting draft picks. So again, that's identity crisis.
And pushing the draft pick.
And exactly. So we're talking identity crisis. So what do we want?
We can't even run the ball if you don't believe in the RB2.
Exactly. So I'm saying, like, come on now. We drunk the Kool-Aid and we right back being a Scott Linehan, Tony Romo, shotgun. Kellen Moore, Dak Prescott, shotgun. Schottenheimer, shotgun. Run and gun. Get the good receivers. Pass the ball. Make Dak have these stats. And
lose the game.
And I mean, come on now. I mean, it's the same movie, just different faces. It's the same movie. So I think it's just an identity crisis. That's just me.
Yeah.
What's up with this rebelling is needing, Brace?
Can I say something real quick before we segue to that?
Yeah.
No, just in regards, and I get it, there's a bunch of different shit. We touched on penalties, we touched on distribution of the ball, the inability to run the ball. But they ain't. These last two games, they have not protected the quarterback at fuck all. No, I believe if I read the stat of 29 hits in the last two games for Dak Prescott. He got sacked 5 times last game, if I'm not mistaken, right? 3, 4, 5.
Yep, it was 5 times, and they said this is the most Dak been hit over any 2 game span in his career.
He's too old for this.
Way too old.
So. At the end of the day, like, not only do we got to resolve the offense and trying to win games, but like, shit, this shit gonna be over if you lose your quarterback.
Yep.
So that's some shit you need to factor in, Shotty, because Dak Prescott's 32 years old, man. I'm not sure how quick he can bounce back from an injury. I'm still concerned. He a soldier. He gonna say everything fine. I'm still concerned about the man getting rolled up on this last game. Look like he might have sprained his damn ankle.
Mm-hmm. And see, hearing to your point, because you brought up this point on Bossland last night, your desire to run the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which nobody can fight that. The only pushback is when they are not taking care of Shotty in terms of getting him what he need in that running back room. It's like everything thrown off. You see what I'm saying? It's like you forcing him to be pass happy, which is forcing him to get hit, which is forcing him to be in danger, all because they are forcing blue.
And it's I don't think people know how cataclysmic it is, because your running back one is a running back coming off a 2-year injury. There's a reason why we're capping him every game at 18, like the 16 carries a game, and it's affecting the entire offense. I know people want to go on the offensive line. If you do not have balance, you will not be able to protect. That is any offensive line. Our Hall of Fame guys, Tyron Smith, Zach Martin, Travis Frederick, if they was in this, they would be doing something similar. Those years, we were a very balanced offense, and we got the best offensive line out of that. Look at the Eagles' offense. They were mainly a what offense? A running offense. Your offensive line has to attack. You cannot. There's a reason why in one-on-ones, we hate it, because it favors the defense. You know why? Because the defense know it's a pass. If we're attacking them, their hand in the dirt is not as heavy. Their ears are not as pinned back. You can't be doing that 50 times a game and expecting a undrafted guy who we know is raw, and Terrence Steele, not going to get much better than what he is right now because he's older. We understand that. And your other left tackle, who's playing left tackle for his second time in his entire football life. We got to understand what we're asking of these guys. Shotty made a promise. He said we was going to lead with the offensive line. That means when he was going to call the game, he was going to take the offensive line into account what? First. Before we even call, the offensive line needs to be taken into account first. This is
right. It's not the case.
We're not winning the game up front. What the fuck we going downfield for? We need to handle what we going on up first. If you want to keep your quarterback upright, that's how you do it. How you think Tom Brady lasted all them years? He didn't do that. He throw the ball 40 to 50 times a game. They had a solid run game behind him, something to hide from. So this is why I get so angry at Steven, because this is his doing, but him pushing this finesse offense of getting in the way of what Shotty doing the same exact thing for 4+ years. Him and his dad wanted to lead the run.
So then I will say this, and it's going back to exactly what I said. I said that we have an identity crisis. I correct myself. We don't have an identity crisis. It's just not the identity that we were sold on. Yes. We are a finesse football team. We are not offensively. We are not a physical football team.
Defensively too. What you talking about?
Well, if you want to go, we ain't nothing on defense yet. Well, I mean, I don't know we ain't got no identity on that. Period. We're not physical.
And that's to be determined. I want to
you
see
know,
what these new guys do.
We'll find out about that. But offensively, if you listen to Shotty at the beginning of his press conferences, and we all say yes, this ain't matching it. It's just that simple.
See,
So
but then to also defend Shotty is how you go. We can't fault him when they never gave him his ingredients to cook. I cannot fault him, man.
Situational football, goal line, nigga. You need to run the ball, bro. Like situational football. Like he's
no, I can't fight you on that. No, that's it's situational, right? Yeah, especially when you was preaching that. I'm with that.
Steven ain't got nothing to do with you on first and two. I mean, first down and go.
But he was saying, but Henny was saying, there are situations also to where he should have just ran the ball. Especially being
this was weird.
Mantra, which is your point. He sold it because see, I was trying to defend Brian, and then Henny was like, "Nah."
Third and one, Denver game. Third and one, you did a little, try to do a little pick route to Turpin instead of football.
Right.
First
That's what it is, because if I'm looking at the Cardinals game, Shotty was running the ball. We were running the ball. Every single drive we was running it. And then where he F's up is he runs it. Somebody said this. I think Landlord said it. When we get to the red zone, we'll get to the red zone by running the ball. Then when we get to the red zone, Shotty will run it one time.
There you go.
It gets stuffed on first down, or we only get 1 yard. Then hear Shotty go, we in empty formation. Like, what is going on? Like, so that's what I'm saying. So I don't think that it's Shotty don't believe in running the ball. No, he's running the ball. It's that when he's getting to the red zone, I don't know what is going on in his head, but he will only run it one time.
Yeah,
he'll only run it one time. And then now you off script, pass. Now we got to either go for it on fourth down or kick a field goal.
Is Shotty pass happy?
Yes.
He looked off camera when he said that.
Yeah, he pass happy. Yes.
Well, Shotty said that he hired Clay because Clay is strong in what he is not strong at.
Oh,
Shotty is a former quarterback.
See,
so he wanted to throw the damn ball, but at the same time, he not Mike McCarthy, and he's damn sure ain't Kellen Moore because I see him running the ball. But he needs to run the ball. Exactly. It's just situations, Shotty. Like, instead of that cute pick route to Turpin, just run the ball. Instead of let me do this backside screen with CD, just run the ball, please. Instead of let's do a triple option at the goal line, let's just run the ball. Like what
that would do, man? Get in that out formation, put your hand in there, let's go, man.
One other thing when it comes to running the football, Dak Prescott has been your second leading rusher the last 2 games. That shit can't keep happening.
That's a damn thing, bro. That's so horrible, man.
Can't keep happening.
We need to go get AJ Dillon or somebody. I don't know, but it's like, Shotty, why won't you use Malik Davis? We want to see Malik Davis use him. Like I kind of feel like it's an excuse at this point.
It's an excuse at this point. I'm so sick of that.
Can I read the RB2?
I'm so sick of it. So fourth and blue.
Please, Luke.
Can I read? Miles Sanders in the first game had 4 carries. Second game he had 5 carries. Versus Chicago he had 9. Versus Green Bay he had 2. Then he's out. Then Jadon Blue had 4 carries. Then he had 3 carries. Versus Washington he had 7 carries. And at Denver he had 8 carries. And then we got Malik Davis.
Don't leave fumble out.
Yeah, that's what he fumbled. And then Malik Davis, his entire time was in Denver. He had 3 carries.
3 carries.
3 carries. Like
I can't judge nobody off 3 carries.
And every game,
what's what I'm saying?
The running back room, every game is running the ball between 19 and 23 carries. The entire room. So that's including, like I told y'all, what
Dak
Javonte is doing.
What the hell?
No, I deducted Dak. Javonte is averaging 16 to 18 carries,
Lord.
and they only averaging 20. Yeah.
Who is this nigga?
Don't
do it.
Nah, don't get it.
All right.
I can get him. I can do it.
Do it in a Christian way. Let the pastor get him. Let Pastor Troy get him.
I'm trying to understand why his face saying that too.
Yeah, I'm confused.
That's your first vote.
No white host. What makes
like
What a nigga.
like hold on. So the only way to have some legitimacy is a white host. Is that what we doing? And you chocolate with that, big dog?
like what is going on?
What even crazy,
bro,
if this
like,
is a white
I
man
just
with
want
a
to
black
make-
avatar.
Wait.
He said no white host.
No white host? Like, wow. Have you actually listened to radio, sir? Have you ever seen how it's the complete opposite on radio, generally on sports radio? Have you that it's like very few of us, if any of us? You haven't noticed that? But you notice when it's a bunch of chocolate people that just came together, and there's been many whites that have been invited to this that don't show.
And then Big Son came on.
And we had Marcus Mosher. I just want to correct you, whoever you are, brother. Because you on some tap dancing, you on some major tap dancing right now. Whoever you are,
Ryan Broadus,
like, yeah,
Shoulder. He's had plenty.
I just like if Marcus Mosher came on the spot
out of nowhere. He just
out of nowhere,
and
he's white guy.
I'm just trying to.
But then the second part. No, I'm saying the second part. That's like, what kind of tap dancing? What makes you guys think people only want to hear your? Are you saying our black perspectives? Well, I'm sure, man. What kind of? What kind of tap dancing, Uncle Ruckus ass shit? Oh man, let me.
Whose man is it this?
That just kind of shocked me. It's like, wow, did I just see that?
Anyway, fuck that nigga. Let's get back to talking about football, man.
Yeah. Hey, man, I want to ask you a question, though, bro.
Folks' parents fail raising them all the time. They out in the world with us, man. We just gotta ignore them.
So I want to pivot real quick to beating these Raiders because we got them on the thumbnail, and I've been, I haven't went through a lot of film. I only went through, honestly, half of one game. But for what I was seeing versus the Jags, they were playing them boys real tough. So how do we beat these guys? Let's kind of flip it to that, and then I want to talk about Revel eventually in that knee.
All right. First way that you beat the Raiders. And listen, they're worst football team offensively now since the Jaguars game. They traded away their best wide receiver.
Right.
The best weapon that they have offensively when you talk about the passing game is now Brock Bowers. And really, at this point, man, I am single covering everybody else, and I am doubling Brock Bowers. Somebody else is going to have to make a play, whether it be Trey Tucker, whether it be rookie Jack Betch out of TCU, whether it be Deontay Thornton, was also a rookie wide receiver with limited snaps of production. Somebody else is going to have to beat me through the air, not named Brock Bowers. I'm not letting Brock Bowers take this game over. So whatever that looks like, I am trying to neutralize him. Secondly, when we talk about early downs, man, we're going, with that 5-man front, whether it be a legitimate 5-2 or a 4-3 under. I'm concerned about Ashton Jeanty. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned about Ashton Jeanty. Based on what our run defense has done in recent weeks and recent history, like that's one person that can mess this entire game up. We seen what happened when Rico Dow got loose. He told us to buckle up, and we didn't buckle up. He took the ass for a ride. So
I'm excited.
Like realistically, man, they're gonna be the first real test for your new look defense, up front, because they're gonna try to run the football. They're limited with their skill position players. Geno Smith leads National Football League in interceptions. They're not going to have that man sling the ball all around the field. If they do, they know they're probably going to lose. Mm-hmm. So they're going to probably try to establish the run, utilize some play action, move the pocket for Geno, and they're gonna put the ball in the hands of they highly touted and highly recruited first round pick in Ashton Jeanty. So if you give them some hard fronts to run against. Also, one thing I do want to point out, I don't know if you got the graphic or not that I sent you. Showed one with Geno Smith and like his.
I got it. And before you get heavily into that real quick, Henny, find wherever this dude is. If he's on my channel, get him out, man. I can't do these types, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, we got Mike. Can somebody please shoot this nigga? Like, why is he allowed to leave?
Like, nah, he gotta go. Like, we don't do them.
I need a confirmed kill.
I do need a confirmed kill. I really do.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Pack them up.
Yeah, I can't do them types, man. I just don't do it. I'm sorry.
Now, Star, are they on your end or something?
No, they not on mine. I just check my chat, made sure.
Oh yeah, appreciate it, Angie. Man, Angie going every time.
Yeah, because Angie was like, "Where is it?" She already had it cocked ready.
You know what I'm saying?
So Angie's like, "Where is he?" She's searching.
She had the
for him
musket
right
ready.
now. Yeah, Angie was going from chat to chat. She tried to find. Angie say, "Where is he? I've been looking for him."
Appreciate you, Angie. Hey.
Angie finna shoot that dude.
I know it was earlier, a few days ago, but salute to the vets, man, and salute to Angie for being a chat vet, man. She handled her scandal every time.
She said, "I sure did. I knew you was going. This is what you was talking about right here, Hen."
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, my boy. Yeah, man, Geno Smith. Surprisingly, because he is a veteran quarterback, when you clear the picture up for him, that's why he's good against the blitz.
Yeah, he playing good too.
Against the
interceptions.
Yeah. So he'll throw the ball to you. You know, if you have good skies. I think he still leads the league in interceptions. He has 12. Yep. He got 11 touchdown passes, 12 interceptions. Him and Tua are the only quarterbacks in the league with double-digit interceptions so far through the first 9 games of the season. So, like, one of the reasons why they struggle is because of Geno Smith. And I like Geno. He was solid these last couple of years. The skill position has declined. The offensive line is horrible.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to be without remember that interior offensive lineman that we really, really wanted to draft? He had like 3 names. Jackson.
Jackson Power.
He's out. He's out. So they're probably going to start a rookie 3rd round guard, what they were talking about. Yeah, he played linebacker.
He Marquise Bell on steroids.
Yeah, he's out. Jackson Power Johnson is out
a couple years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, we wanted him bad. Great prospect coming out.
Yeah, he was dope.
Yeah, but it's gonna be tough for them, man. Especially trying to field backups against our new look interior. Like, think about it. Your first career start gonna be against Quentin Williams. God bless your soul.
I swear.
Just pray for him.
Now, if there's anywhere where we'll take control of this game, it's because of the backups that they have on that offensive line.
Mm-hmm. And that's it's going to be a struggle, like it is for most quarterbacks dealing with that interior pressure.
Yeah, so we should take over. And somebody came in as a Raiders fan and said that. Shout out to the Raiders that's coming in, kind of listening to this, and we're gonna make sure that you know where to find us too, man. We got some of the dopest Dallas Cowboy content in the world. All of us do.
Appreciate the home game.
Yeah, and he was saying, I heard him saying in the chat, he was saying, man, some of these dudes that's playing on this offensive line shouldn't even be in the league.
Dang.
I heard them killing the folks, man.
So big advantage, especially when Shotty been saying that you win these games in the trenches. So this is major advantage for your defense. Major advantage. If there's any game to where you shouldn't need training wheels, Eberflus, is this game. Star?
Yep. Yeah, I agree. It's this game. Only thing I'm worried about is I feel like Bowers and then these other wide receivers. I just feel like we need to get the right corners out there. I don't think we don't need to put Elam back out there. I'm sorry. Do not put Elam back out there. I think it needs to be Bland.
Mm-hmm. Where at slot or he outside?
Slot. I'm kind of done with Bland on the outside. I'm sorry. He just not. That's not him. He can't. That's not him. That's not him. We try to. I know he got all pro on the outside, but those are because he had a historic year of pick sixes. That's it. I went to that Seahawks game in 2023 where Bland got cooked to hell, like not just by DK, by Jackson Smith and Jigba too, who is a beast, but he was a number 2 at that time. He wasn't. Jackson Smith then was not who he is now. So I think we need to put Bland in the slot. And honestly, I'm putting Kalen Carson on the outside, and I'm putting who else on the outside?
Reveal.
Rebels. Vaughn. How they call Vaughn? Put him out there. I'm worried about that knee brace. I'm worried about the knee brace, but what'd you say?
That's a good segue. You keep talking about that knee brace and Rebel. I want to ask you, Star, how much are we playing Rebel? We talking about put him out there.
Pitch count.
Like how much?
He gotta. You know what? We probably gonna be forced to put Elam out there, or
over Elam at this point.
What'd you say?
Carson.
Yeah, Carson. No, but I'm saying we're gonna have to play 3 corners. So I'm thinking, I love Reddy Stewart, but they don't see him as a outside. I don't know. I don't think he's an outside corner. They've been playing him slot and safety. So I guess Elam gonna have to be out there a little bit. But yeah, when I saw that post that Rebel will be wearing a knee brace, I was like, oh, that's not good, especially when his daddy said he wasn't gonna wear it. So I'm confused on why all of a sudden now he's wearing it. His daddy literally said he'll be the first corner that he's ever heard of to wear it in history, and he's wearing it. So I don't know. I don't think
no corner in the history of football that ever had a knee brace.
Which is why he's not gonna play. He gonna play special teams. That's it.
Nah, they talk about playing him.
He gonna play. He gonna play, but he can't play much. He can't play much. I don't, because that shows if you gotta still wear that brace, that means you don't trust it. You don't trust you're not comfortable.
Why
with that knee?
Till he gets comfortable. Why even play around with it? We're not desperate for him. So I don't even think we need to even do that. You can get away with that mess with Overshawn. You can't do that with corner. Man, it's really just that.
And they keep trying to say he's explosive and stuff, but I'm like, how explosive is he if he is keeping that knee brace on? I don't know. It's not good.
Look who done came in, man. Wow.
Oh man, the brother.
Oh, OC.
Man, clap your hands. Good Lord, the OC. Before the OC, let me just say this. I don't want to, something I just didn't hear, but I think it's very important. We got a big fish who's been in a small pond forever, and that's Quinn Williams. Let me tell y'all something. When you get a guy like that in, who is going to demand a double team, it's going to open up everything. The pass rush will be there. When it's going to free up, we finna find out if Osa is really Osa. I believe that the outside guys are about to really get in. When you can't minimize the impact of what this dude brings to the defense. Just his presence alone is going to require a double team. Everybody is going to get a chance to eat a little bit more. These cornerbacks that y'all talking about, they will play better because you're going to get pressure now. And for guys, as Star just said, yeah, they got cooked, but I really believe that the Izarakus, the Dante Fowlers, the Kleiners are going to play just a little bit better just because of the press. Mark, I ain't brought up. You gonna double Quinn Williams and go now one-on-one with Kenny Clark? Really? You gonna let Kenny Clark go one-on-one? Okay. Let's see what happens now. This is what the impact of what Quinn Williams brings. Your linebackers are going to eat better. When you get a wild card like Overshawn, we don't know what he is right now. But if he's anything like he was, you just added a Pro Bowl type linebacker to the mix, and it's all going to be even better because you got a bona fide killer in the middle of your defense.
He ain't lying.
When you got Quinn Williams, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I know we don't look at the Jets, but this dude here is the absolute truth. And you're going to find out. Watch on Monday. I'm going to get happy.
We got a $5 super chat came in from Brandon Vegas. How ironic the last name. Sent $4.99. He said, for this reason, I'm okay with Bland playing slot. In the offseason, paying him $20 million for a slot when they didn't want to pay J. Lou $10 million.
Oh my God.
Needs to be discussed.
Let's be 1,000.
Take it easy.
Let's be 1,000. They didn't view DaRon Bland as a slot corner when they paid him. They tried to force him out there on the perimeter. You know what I'm saying? Even though his strength as a rookie defensive back, 5th round pick, he got 5 interceptions as a rookie. We only talk about the record-setting season with the pick 6. He had 5 interceptions in the slot, you know, as a rookie corner. So there was no reason, you know, to really put him back out there once everybody was healthy. When you had Trayvon Diggs back and you had invested, and not really invested, I can't say invested. You spent a 5th round pick on Kalen Carson, but you had some people you wanted to play on the outside. There would have been nothing wrong with leaving him out there. Because listen, if you're dominant at an area, I'll leave you there. You know, he might be one of the better slot corners. They just don't let him play there no more, man. So I'm not going to give him an out because he's played terrible at times, you know. But I believe, man, with an improved pass rush, you know, and actually having some real outside corners there, you can leave Bland in the slot and you have a much better defense, man. You just got to figure out what you're going to do at the boundary corner positions.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting comment. I think we did overpay Bland because I was like, let me see how much Trent McDuffie got paid. And he only got guaranteed like $20 million, and that's an all-pro slot corner. So yeah, Bland kind of took us to the cleaners. I mean,
missing Al Harris.
Yeah,
they are.
They missing. I think that year was because of 11. We just really
no.
He was really, man. He was really.
No, he was, but
he was forcing some stuff, man.
Nah, yeah, but
Bland likes to play out of phase and jump routes. Man.
Nah, but it would. I didn't see a bunch of those come from Micah. I saw that come from playmaking, and I just did I got a film coming out tomorrow on Al Harris and the impact, and the fact that the Chicago Bears is also leading the league in interceptions. Yeah. So it's like when interceptions follow you,
got their all-pro corner.
It's you.
Yeah.
When interceptions follow you everywhere you coach, it's you, bro. It's you, bro.
And they got all pro.
When he was here,
he was out. Their all pro corner been out.
Jalen Johnson
and with him out.
No, and Kyle Gordon.
So this is
Kyle Gordon's gone too. You're right.
So this is the deal. And see, let's just be honest. And I got a video coming out talking about this tomorrow before I pass it to the OC.
Mm-hmm.
This is the truth, y'all. When Al Harris was here, it was hard to figure out who was supposed to get the credit. Was it supposed to be Witt? Too many people was giving it to Dan Quinn. And I used to always say, why we keep giving Dan Quinn credit for all these turnovers when he coached the D-line? I used to always say that. It had to be between Witt and Al Harris. But now we know who it really is. It's Al Harris, bro.
Witt got demoted.
They trying
Witt got demoted. It's clear now.
Witt
is clear. Out of there.
So it's the lesson for the Cowboys is you gotta do a better job of really seeing who the secret sauce of your organization is if it's the coaches. OC, what's up, man?
What's good, y'all, man? Hey, happy to be on the show, man. I know it's been a minute, man, but happy to see all you guys rocking and doing your thing. Thanks for letting me in the show, boss. And man, I mean, it's interesting times for the Cowboys. I mean, here's the thing: you have absolutely nothing to lose. So the only way you can go up is up. So it's great. So, you know, these are all great conversations. I think Quentin Williams is special. I think he definitely helps the center of that defense. But I really think he really gives you an audition for these defensive ends for the rest of the year. Because he's going to force the one-on-one matchups with these guys because you have to counter him. And so now it's incumbent upon those guys that are out there to step up. Because if not in a major way, we're one of the worst defenses in the league, then you have to move around and you have to really seriously look at investing in a defensive end that can get you burned and get you some sacks. You know, I'm talking 10-plus sacks a season. So I think those type of things are going to be the most important. I mean, DaRon Bland was never an island corner. He was always a slot corner. I think that was the Micah Parsons effect. That Jerry Jones and front office wanted to show that, hey, we're going to pay somebody, we take care of our guys to shake the bad stigma. And so they went ahead and rushed and went ahead and paid him, right? So which is fine, too. So I just think it's interesting times around here, man. I mean, the Cowboys are fun to watch at least. You know, they're competitive games. I think this is one of Dak Prescott's better seasons. And I think that it's a shame that we wasted this season with Dak playing some premium ball with just having the subpar defense. I mean, that's my opinion.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I think Quentin Williams, man, he's gonna be special. He's a freak of nature. The reason why I study this, man, he likes to get in a narrow stance, and how he beats folks is he gets to his second step before everybody gets to their first. So he gets fast. Like I would really hate to like block him if I really played for real against him, because he's strong. So I feel like he's gonna command double teams. I'm really interested to see this fire down front. I'm excited of how we're gonna look, because I had an idea of, man, have all three of them out there, man. Like have him at the 1, have King at the 3, throw Osa at the D in for a little bit. Let's go all power. Let's go on the jumbo package just for a little bit, just to see it. So I'm really I can't wait for this defensive line. And we got Logan. We keep forgetting about Logan, how he gonna really flow with this. He gonna connect all of this too. So yeah.
So Lou, let me ask you, because it's about the 5-man fronts. Which iteration are you more excited to see? Are you more excited to see like the Bear 5-2 with the three interior guys? Or are you more excited about some of the mix and match that we can do with the 4-3 under?
I mean, I love it all, but I really want to see that jumbo look, because I feel like I think Osa on the DN is that I want to see that. I really want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just very interested to see. We're gonna be able to compress a pocket, like constricted, like a boa constrictor. I really want to see that. I really do.
Oh, see, I want to ask you a question, man, because I've been wanting to talk to you for a while about this, because all of us talking about this, 5-man front and how it's going to create the one-on-ones. But people don't talk about the other things you give up also with that 5-man front, right? So it's where you have less on the back end too, where your back end also was a major liability on the front end of the season. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I think that it's yin and yang, man. I mean, you cannot. There's no perfect defense, and there's no perfect offense. I think that you attack people's weaknesses based upon the fronts, right? That's what I think, and I think you take what's available. Now, the benefit of the 5-man front is that you take away run lanes on first and second down. I think primarily that's where you want to look at that 5-man front.
Right.
I think that your 5-man front has to be very effective. I would say at least on second down to take away shot passes or those middle routes, right, that you can give up in the soft spots of the zone.
Right.
Because if they're not effective rushing the passer, you got a weak secondary. No offense, no disrespect to anybody playing for the Cowboys, but you got a weak secondary, right? You're going to get cooked.
As
right?
of now, they ain't showing nothing different.
Yeah, you're going to get cooked. So I think I really like Quentin Williams moving between the 1 tech and the 3 tech. I think that he's quicker than most guards. He's really good at beating hand and shoulder. He's really good at beating hand and shoulder. And if you try to square up on him, man, he can overpower you, man. He can compress the pocket. He can get in the quarterback's face just physically there, even if he doesn't get a sack. I think that Osa really got to show the repertoire that he has now, because he will get one-on-ones, and Kenny Clark just needs to be himself. I think Kenny Clark, for the most part, has been good all season. I think he's a good pass rusher. I think he's a good run defender. And I think that these guys, man, have to show up, man, on the outside, man. I think you got to get more productivity some kind of way from Sam Williams. I think he got to start rushing like a gorilla, and he has to refine his techniques, man, and really learn how to get there and close the show. So I think those are going to be the most important components of that 5-man front versus just you running the standard 4-3 over and under. But regardless, I mean, summary of what I'm saying, I know I'm talking a lot here, but the 5-man front has to create pressure. So you have to treat rundowns like you're rushing the passer, if that makes sense. Yeah. You got to treat a 1-gap technique like we're going to get the quarterback and we go tackle the running back if he gets the ball. Like that has to be the mentality for that front to be effective, in my opinion.
I think personally, depending upon how you mix it up, you could actually add an additional player, an additional body on the back end with a newly erected 4-man front. I think it's possible, because I think somebody like a Quentin Williams, who demands a double team, will free up.
Doesn't force a 5.
It'll make the burden lighter on your other players.
Yeah.
So now, where you needed to bring that extra man down to create some leverage and an advantage, you might not be as dependent upon it anymore, and that may help save that weak back end that we've been talking about all season long. potentially.
I got a question for the OT.
Yeah, let me respond real quick, Henny, to my big dog here, my OG, because I think I like what you're saying, and I mean running that 5-2 front can work, but there's something I didn't mention, and you just kind of brought it to my mind, is Overshine, right? I mean, Overshine is the joker of all jokers. He's the ace of all aces. I mean, if he's 80% of what he was, you got a lot of flex. You can run 3-4, you can run 4-4, you can do a lot of different stuff based on his productivity and his health. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's a very good thought process. My question to you is, I wanted to know what your opinion on why they're struggling so mightily when they play zone. And I know that they've been in zone like primary most of the year, and folks are running wide open. I see plenty of teams, play zone and they're shutting shit down. So I'm curious on what your thought process is and why we've been struggling with it.
Because they're bad.
Yeah,
they're bad, bro. And it's like, it's like, man, it's like, why does your apple pie taste bad? Well,
she can't cook.
You did everything right, but if your apple's rotten, I mean, why it taste so funny? Why these apples taste funny? Because my apples are bad. You put
I also think that we too static, man. Like, it's like when you look around the league and you look at these other like Vic defense, it's the fact that these guys are working harder to try to confuse the quarterbacks. Like, these quarterbacks now have come up on 7-on-7. They literally read defenses like we read English.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things to where that's why now your backups under Eberflus, in my opinion, makes everybody look good. You know what I mean? I think he needs to go modernize, man. He is not modern enough. Just like we was clamoring and screaming and crying for more emotion, we should be clamoring and screaming for more pre-disguises. Pre-snap disguises. Like, and it's some defenses that really specialize in that. Obviously, you can kind of get guys out of position when you do it too much. You also require your guys to think too much. But bend don't break is like ancient right now to me. It's ancient.
And to be fair, they did a little bit more of that.
Yeah, and you was right. Like, yeah, and I'm gonna still go behind you and double check that. But like, you made a great case yesterday on Boss Land on the switch up on third down.
Because that's really what I looked at.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and to your point, Henny, I have seen him try to put in wrinkles, but it's kind of like an old man trying to get new shoes.
Yeah,
it's like he's still an old man. He just got him some new shoes. The rest of the outfit,
bro, you got to take the whole.
He got him some new shoes. You know what I'm saying? You got to update the whole fit. You got to update the whole outfit.
Hey, but you still got on that damn suit from '98.
Yeah, but I think Eberflus is a guy. He just strikes me as a coach that's stuck in the way that he's comfortable coaching.
Yep.
And it's like, if he's not comfortable with the sets, right? And then he's fearful to change it up because what he's running it is getting beat. So he's like, well, crap, these guys are not running my cover 2 right. They're not running my cover 3. They're getting beat. Cover 3 zone. I tried to to go big Franchone and throw in at cover 6. We got toasted, right? It's like, he's kind of like, tomatoes, like, damn if you do, damn if you don't type situation. So I just think he's done, and I'm not trying to bash, but I just think there is such a thing, even at a pro level, of being able to develop your players week to week and help them take steps in terms of understanding concepts and positioning week to week. And I think that defensively, especially in the secondary, I think we've done a very poor job of that this season. That's what I'm thinking.
Show you right.
Brandon Vegas had a question with the 499. He said one question that hasn't been asked: are they running 2 gap versus the run?
They're doing both. They're shooting the gap and and sometimes they're 2 gap. The problem is it'll look bad when you have you have bad guys out there. Like, so he doesn't know like to retrace his steps when he's shooting the gap. So he'll get his ass washed all the way out the A gap all the way to the C gap, and the A gap is this big. You know what I'm saying? Versus Amazi, who should be shooting the gap, he'll 2 gap. You know what I'm saying? So they're doing both. And you just didn't have the personnel of people who are versatile like that. Quentin Williams and Kenny Clark can do both.
Yeah.
And there's a reason that Jay was a 7th round pick. I just want to throw that out there.
Yeah. Hopefully we won't see his ass again for the rest of the year.
He better be inactive because I mean Perrion Winfrey.
Yeah, with Perrion back,
Perrion
back, you're not gonna see him. I mean, you shouldn't see him with Perrion back.
Demon home.
Yeah.
All right. And listen, I could only do one more topic. I can't handle no more, y'all. I'm so sorry. I can't even do no final words or nothing.
What's wrong, man? You fading?
Fading that boy. Faded. What Kendrick Lamar say? Faded. Faded. But man, hold on, bro. I'm gonna probably have to do a video on this in the morning, bro.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep on this, bro, and wake up, bro, on this hill, dog.
Sleep. We gotta do this tonight.
Man, I might have to do my video tonight, dog.
Bernie Mac say.
Let me read this. She said, this from John Machota. Cowboys rookie cornerback Siobhan Revel. I'm very excited. Not playing football for a whole year. I'm very excited. I just got to focus on my details. A little rusty, but at the end of the day, I know what I got to do. I can't see it no more. I'm looking at boss.
My bad, bro. My bad, bro. That was for dramatic effect, bro.
Oh shit!
You want your fart button?
Yeah, somebody play the fart button.
Shit.
I know I got to put that work in. I know I got to take it step by step every day. You better step lightly with that knee brace. How limited is he physically? I'm not sure. What you mean you ain't sure? It's your leg. I'll take it a step by step every day. I don't want to put that in my head.
And I'll be stunning like my daddy. Stunning like my daddy. Stunning like my daddy. I'll be stunning like my daddy.
I just got to come out here and do what I do and do it like this. Rebel said he would wear a knee brace in the game.
And Michael Jackson starts the moonwalk.
I'm comfortable. All right. You get used to something being on your leg all the time. I feel pretty confident going. That don't sound like you're confident.
He said on his leg all the time.
Yeah.
He ain't took it off.
Nigga sound like Gilbert Arenas.
Now his daddy went on a press tour doing all of this stuff, and he don't sound like as confident as his dad was. That did not sound confident at all.
And I'll be stunning like my daddy. Stunning like my daddy. Stunning like my daddy. I'll be stunning like my daddy.
Oh man, that button ruthless.
That's crazy.
That's ruthless, man.
Special team.
I talked to his dad.
Damn.
Hey,
But why would you put him on special teams? I feel like you want him.
So
you want him out here hitting with that leg, I guess.
Let him run as fast as he can so he can get some physicalness in since he rusty. We don't have time for experiment. Putting him out there at corner.
I feel like just redshirt him at this point.
For real.
Him out there on special teams. Just redshirt.
I'm leaning with you, Star. I'm leaning right there with
no
you.
No waste of our time.
I'm co-leaning. Star, let's lean together on camera sometime. You got to lean to your right. You lean to your left. Lean to your right.
I don't need him out there at corner.
God.
Just redshirt because that's ridiculous. Like, man. All this hype we got, and then he like, yeah, I'm just gonna take it step by step, day by day. I gotta wear my knee brace. He sound like he not confident, and they forcing him out there again.
Like you making
That's exactly what it sound like.
What's happening in the practice? Dad said something.
But his dad was like, I'm seeing him, and he was like, based on what I'm seeing. So this, I'm gonna be honest, what's going on with me and most people. You trying to make me think that you go really get the first time in history right.
Play with a knee brace.
Yeah, this ain't never happened. His own daddy said it to me. There has never been a cornerback in the history of football. I said that. I said, I've never seen it. I said, I've never seen a cornerback with a knee brace in the NFL. I can't remember one. But they telling us that he's smooth. He's smooth, though.
He looks so smooth and good.
Smooth. And it's the only person that made me feel better was his dad.
Yeah.
But now after looking at this, it's like almost like y'all trying to put his dad in check or something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's like y'all heard his dad out there talking like, well, we gonna make him wear the knee brace, so he wants to wear the knee brace. Because his dad said to me, no, my son is not wearing no knee brace. Ain't no way they should put him out there if he even got to wear something like that. But I'm like, damn.
They
said, watch this. You know what they said?
Watch this. Get out there with that knee brace. You're going to be the first person in history. This has a smell.
Yeah, this ain't right.
This has a soul stank smell too.
Pray for him.
Yeah.
So that means digs. That means we gotta also like stop. Listen, fan base, stop trying to get worse on purpose, please. Please, please.
I'm gonna say this because if Diggs needs to sit down too if he needs surgery. Like
he needs surgery.
There's a possibility that he might need another surgery for the leg. Because remember, I want people to remember that he did not have an ACL injury. He lost the cartilage in his knee, and that's what they did. They did a graft. They did a graft,
knee graft.
And you know he was working through, and now the other leg from overcompensating, and that happened. How I tore my other ACL. Once I tore my ACL, I tried to do too much. After I got it repaired, I tore my other one. So you know that happens all the time when your body overcompensates when you're trying to do too much. So they saying it's a possibility. So
look at this.
With them leg shackles.
Oh, wrong, boy.
No. That's crazy.
No. Believe me, I want Diggs back. I miss Diggs.
Downright diabolical.
But if he ain't healthy, I ain't finna do the boy like that.
Let me throw out a question to the group. If Diggs has to have another major knee surgery, should the Cowboys move on?
They're gonna do that anyway.
Oh yeah, you got to at this point. I mean, 3 knee surgeries back to back. That's not. That's not.
Yeah,
good.
that's done.
How do I
for him? I would say he need to hang it up for him.
Yeah,
that's becoming.
I would just say, hey man, God bless you. You got a bag. You know what I mean? You played. You did what 99.99999% of men would never do at the highest level, man. Hang it up so that you can play with your grandkids.
Go keep LVE some company.
What you got going?
This is the 29th of October. That was the last report by Kelvin Watkins. There's a possibility that the knee would need surgery.
You know what? I'm sorry.
I know what you're saying with that, Lou. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Hold it up again, Henny. Do it again, Henny.
Messenger.
Yeah. Explain that though.
Me?
Yeah, explain it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Consider the messenger.
Yeah, Calvin Watkins is with Dallas Morning News, y'all, and that's who reported that one article of the flip he did, and when he was on the back,
and it was him that did it. It was him. Yeah, you got to consider the messenger with him.
Yeah, that's cool. But this is the thing. I'm just gonna read it. He said, team medical officials have prescribed rest and rehab for the next several weeks. If that doesn't work, there's a possibility Diggs will need a minor surgery. 2 people with knowledge of the injury told the Dallas Morning News.
So I always said I don't trust doctors either, man.
Team doctors, yeah.
I don't trust them team doctors because there's been too many major divorces behind splits with them. Like Brady had to get run up out of New England because of doctors. Luther got ran up out of Dallas because of doctors, right? It's some politics behind that. People got to realize that a lot of times these dudes trying to protect their jobs too. So they don't like you going outside of them because then you said we can do better without you, which hurts their job security. So here they go with all of these. He need knees. He need this. I don't know, man.
I'm gonna jump on that. I'm gonna jump on that real quick, boss, because it is a thing. Not to cut you off, Lou. I'm sorry. It is a thing, man, because here's the thing that I know, and I've worked in medical for the past almost 20 years. Surgeons like to cut. Like if it's a reason why they can cut you,
they're gonna cut you.
And you see a surgeon, I'm gonna tell you. I know I'm a person that's had surgery. They go cut you. So you got to be careful with that. And one of the best things that Diggs can do, man, he need to get at real truth, because there's some protocols that is being put in place that can help that boy without him having surgery and get it back right now while he got a chance. He really needs to holler at truth, to be honest with you. That's what he really needs
get
to
up
do.
out of Dallas, man. Don't let them cut you. Don't let them cut you, because real truth advised against Byron Jones getting that surgery.
Yep.
And Byron Jones had that surgery, and he said it ruined him.
Byron Jones said he couldn't jump no more.
That's why I respect Real Truth, man, because Real Truth had to speak to power on that too, bro. Shout out to him for that. Like, and he should get rewarded for that, because he was actually telling the truth in hindsight. He would have actually helped you with your player in hindsight.
When y'all say cut, y'all mean like just finding an excuse to operate?
Yes,
it's money.
Yeah,
That's
get paid.
That's the healthcare system all together.
Yeah, it's greedy. Yeah, it's money.
They like kindergartners with a pair of scissors, dog. They gonna cut it up.
That's crazy.
That's a bag. That's a big bag. That's what the OC said. It's a bag in that. And if I could get a bag,
them operators, they millionaires.
Operation.
Hey, look, it was some years ago, and I tore my meniscus for the second time, my lateral and slightly medial. The last time I tore that was in college. I played 10 games on a torn meniscus. This is when me and Boss Cowboy was in college. I played 10 games on it, right? And had a surgery after the season. So this happened after I was done playing. Go to the knee doctor, of course. Hey, we recommend that we do this and we try to do this and this and this. I said, look, there's some alternative therapies out here. And you know what I'm going to do? Because I'm in the know, I'm going to take advantage of these alternative therapy, sir. You're not cutting on my knee. And I'm going to rehab this knee like crazy. And I'm going to do this alternative therapy. And that's what I did. My knee is stronger now than it was when I got cut on in college.
Yep.
Yeah. They do all types of stuff. They'll do the opposite. Like my partner, when I went to Sam Houston, he was all conference. They were trying to push the surgery, and they kept shooting them up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And they shot him up all them times, man. So, and he.
Uh-oh.
Are we
back?
Back?
We Gucci?
I think so.
I think he might have froze, but
we good now.
Yeah, we good now.
Okay. Yeah, but hopefully Diggs ain't got that. That's that Dwayne Wade type, retirement. That's when Dwayne he ain't had no more cartilage in his knee. That's why Dwayne Wade retired.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, what's going on with Josh Butler, man? You saw what I saw, didn't you, Lou? He said I've been ready.
Oh, I didn't see that. What was that?
It's a couple of players said that.
Yeah.
Look, you said doctors.
It's still money ball going on in Dallas.
Yeah, we playing money ball and draft pick ball.
Draft pick ball.
You said
what the hell?
Go ahead.
Doctors, but something I want to pair with that falls right under that category is your training staff as well.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep that in mind too. And when your players voted, what was one of the worst aspects of the team that they voted that the NFL is trying to stop the NFL players?
The player report, yeah.
The training staff, man, a whole
they got a D.
D for Dallas.
They say they understaffed, but
yeah, they understaffed.
And when you're understaffed, who gets all the priority?
The money boys. Or the drafted guys. So somebody go likely get left hanging.
I don't want their priority. Their priority ain't working either. I'm gonna get on that. Everybody don't come back the same here. They just you call it understaffed. I say it's quality issue too. I don't think they can do their job well either. You get your ankle hurt here, man. You hurting all year.
Dang.
I think it's understaffing. I think it's understaffing because it's some years that we was the most healthiest, but I think when you have years of a lot of injuries, they become overwhelmed and it just snowballs on them. Like last year was a snowball of injuries that you had to try to get all of those dudes as a group back. You had another snowball effect this year, and it's just not enough of them. And especially because when James Slater reported that These guys was looking around the league, so they was like, Philly, they do that. Kansas City, wow, they have that many people looking out for y'all. Dallas only got this many, right? So people was comparing. That's why those Dallas players graded them so low, because it wasn't the quality, it was the quantity of people, and it still goes back to cheap.
Yeah,
and some people think that they not cheap. No, they cheap. The NFL actually did a study that the Dallas Cowboys spent the least amount in cap resources in 10 years.
That's why Dallas imposed that fine on Diggs, because it made them look bad.
You know, they didn't even have to do that. That was a choice. They didn't even do it the year before. There's written that they have a choice that they supposedly they supposed to bring a doctor and say, "Hey, I'm finna go here," and it's a choice of finding him or not. That's what a lot of
kind of understand the fine, though. I do.
I don't. You didn't
Let
do
me
it
tell you
last
why,
year.
and I get it, but see, I try to look at it from both ends. So if I'm the owner and I'm paying doctors to make sure that you are right, and these are the people that I vetted, right? I want you getting your R changed at my Pep Boys. I don't want you going to Firestone.
Even if I bring a request
to
you got clarity of it?
Say what now?
Even if I bring like my request to go to Firestone and you have you can see everything
I
that's happening.
prefer you to do it to the people that I trust and that I pay. These are the people that I vetted. These are the people that, you know, I don't know your people. I ain't vet your people, right? And so it's one of those, and I'm looking at it from their end as a deterrent too. As a boss, sometimes I find you to deter other people from doing what you're doing.
Yeah, and we're not saying it's right, but
I'm not saying it's right. I just kind of understand.
I don't think it warranted a fine if I'm following the book. If I'm legally assigning the book and you still handling your fine, this is not about being X's and O's and being straight up. This is about emotion.
But it's more than emotion. It's the fact that I'm paying you too, bro. It should be,
especially
but
after this.
It's not viewed like that.
If it's really about cars, your guy failed me.
But in Jerry's mind, Lou,
I'm paying you.
It's not only that I'm paying you. Before I paid you, I vetted you. I interviewed you. I consider you the best of the best.
Right.
Anything under that is second best.
Yeah.
So I want my guys to go to the best. If I'm not mistaken, I don't know if these guys are out of Dallas or not. Jerry can hire any training staff from across the country. They're gonna come to Dallas. If I vetted you, I consider you the best. Your guys in Florida, that I don't know them.
Yeah.
So I don't. I mean,
even if they wrong, I can see why they seeing it like that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if they wrong,
I can't get my money back from you. Your guys failed me 1 year. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? Like the guys.
And I get it, but you know, if you take your car, to get the oil change over here, and they told you over there, they're going to, you know.
But Jerry's saying the reason why you at home now is because you went to your guys.
He blaming you.
And to my guys, we may not be here.
Y'all want to hear something funny? Y'all want to hear
It
something
is.
funny? Personal?
Can I say my final words?
I'm home. I'm home right now because they want me to see my guys, and my situation happened on the clock.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Star. You got it, sweetheart.
No, but I appreciate you guys. It's always great when we can get together and do DC Universe. I'll just say, you know, my final word would be, I mean, we're just a do or die point, really. You know what I'm saying? We gotta win out. I am excited to see the new improved defense, and I'm hoping that our offense, with the new people that we added to defense, that Shotty can go back to the offensive side of the ball and get our guys back to where we looked before that Broncos and Cardinals game. But yeah, I think that's it. Hopefully, I'm still pulling that. We've been able to go on win streaks before. I hope we can do it again. If not, we just need to evaluate and try to ride as much momentum as we can into the off season. I think I forgot, one of y'all said it. They were like, "Listen, if you have team tankathon, you're gonna always be tanking. You're gonna always be losing." That's why the same couple teams always picking number 1, number 2, number 3 in the draft, because they always tanking. And they never built that winning culture. But thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. And y'all can find me. My name is Stargazer Sports. You can find me on YouTube at Stargazer Sports. And then you can find me on Twitter or X at the Stargazer. But in Gazer, it's a 3 instead of an E and 2 R's at the end. Y'all have a good night. Thank you.
Let me get out of here too, man. I've been up since 4:30 this morning. Let me get out. Listen, follow me. Simple. The Big Time Show. Big Time Show on YouTube. Big Time Show on Twitter. Big Time Show on Facebook as well. As far as the game goes, Star said it best. It's put up or shut up time now. We've dug this hole. The only way you're going to get out is you have to win. I will say this in fairness to the new inclusions on defense. You can't judge what we've done in these first 8 or 9 weeks and judge them. We have to see what these guys are going to do. I mean, you done added probably minimum maybe 3 to 4 new starters on here. Let's see what we can do. And then we'll be able to kind of judge, where we're going to go forward. I personally believe because of the talent influx that's included now, I think that we're going to play a whole lot better on defense. And remember, as much as everybody love to talk about our offense, my question, I'm real basic and simple. Can this defense now make the punter punt the ball at least 3 times a game? I mean, it's really that simple. Can this defense, can I get a 3 and out every now and then? This is things that we haven't seen this year.
At least in 1 quarter.
Can I get just the punter to punt the ball 3 to 4 times? Can I get Kevontae Turpin a real chance to make an impactful play on punt return from a real good field position? We haven't seen it all year. I think that with this group here and the wild card that is DeMar and Overshown, I'm telling y'all, I believe we can move from 32 to maybe about 21.
Mm-hmm.
That might be the difference from us winning a whole lot of more games. Just that simple. Big Time Show, y'all. Y'all appreciate all my brothers and Star for hanging with us. Love y'all, chat. Y'all come holler at me. All right, I'm out.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump in here real quick. But look, guys, I appreciate the time. I know I got on late, but hey, listen, I just think that everybody should smile. I think everybody should be extremely happy and excited. Why? Because you just got more talent on your team. Your defense is bad. You can't get no worse. So the only thing that's gonna happen, guess what? Regardless of what, you're gonna get a little bit better. You'll get a little bit better. How much better? We don't know. I don't know. But guess what? You're gonna be better than you were. So if you're better than you were, maybe you can go on a winning streak and get hot at the end of the year and end the year on a high note. That's it, man. So be excited, be happy with the talent you got coming into the building, and then maybe you can keep it for a few years. That'll be even better. All right. So I think everybody should smile. You should be happy about it. So
That's perfect.
Those are my thoughts. Yeah, those are my
I totally
thoughts.
agree with that too. It's like at this point on T, not getting to your final word, but you can't steal my joy with them making a move like Quentin Williams. You can't steal my joy now. It's like, bro, like now this is something that's built. This is a foundation that's built for us to do something. So it's like, yeah, we dug a hole, but bro, I ain't mad. Like, for what? Even if we lose, bro, I'm like, say, listen,
Tomorrow is bright.
I'm a fan for life. What we talking?
Yeah, man. So that's it, man. Salute on my side, man. Follow me, the OC100, man, on X, man. Also, you can follow Anomaly Performance, man. That'll help me out. I'm trying to get some follows on that thing, and I'll follow some of you guys too. But man, thank you guys. Salute. I'll catch you guys soon.
OC. Well, I want me to go anyway.
Shit, I'll go real quick, man. I'll go ahead and wrap up. Man, salute to everybody. Damn good show. My final word is this, man. The Dallas Cowboys got to play complimentary football. It can't all be on the offense to be perfect every drive. There's not an offense in the world that can do that shit.
That's right.
You're already averaging 30 points and your defense has been bad up to this point to where it's affecting how your offense is calling the game. You're going forward and you know, you're going forward in the red zone where you probably should be taking points. You know, you're second guessing some decisions, man. Like you got to be better. You know, and hopefully now with these acquisitions on defense, the Quentin Williams, the Logan Wilsons, getting Revel in, getting the Marvin Overshawn. Hopefully that is the shot in the arm that this defense need to at least be average. I'm not asking you to be great, good, amazing. No word, you know, that is synonymous with excellence. You ain't got to be there. But can you be average? Can you be, you know, not the worst fucking defense I've seen in my lifetime? Can you be there? And if you can, you know, and you give your offense one or two more opportunities a game, you might be able to do something, man. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's just a gimme. You dug yourself in a hole. Like the shit going to be ugly. It's going to be rough. But if you went on a run of winning 7 of your final 8 games before, and you did it with Dak Prescott, you went on a run of winning 11 straight games, and you did it with Dak Prescott. So you got a quarterback that's been in these situations before. He's already played some of the best football of his career. And if you actually give the fucking ball to Javonte Williams, you will have a run game that can support Dak Prescott. Right? You have a run game that can support, you know. And listen, I'm being 1,000. There should be fucking games where Dak only got to throw the ball 20 times. We talk about pass distribution between CeeDee Lamb and Joy Pickens. There should be fucking games where Dak Prescott is a spectator and the running game and the defense get the shit handled. Every single game, Dak Prescott has to play to a level that might not be sustainable, man. I don't know no quarterback that hasn't went out there and laid an egg at some point during a 17-game season. I seen Patrick Mahomes have a game with 3 interceptions. I seen Peyton Manning have a game with 4 of them bitches. So if the recipe for winning is my quarterback play amazing every game, that shit ain't gonna work. Play complimentary football, run the ball, get some fucking stops on defense, man. And if the shit don't work, I need y'all to shoot Matt Eberflus to the moon. That's all I got to say. God bless y'all, man.
Absolutely. Mine gonna be real quick. I ain't got nothing really to say. Cowboys just don't overthink it. Keep it simple. Especially on offense. Stop playing money ball. Stop putting your finger on the scale. Stop trying to have a fixed race. Stop. Just play football straight up and just let it be pure. Cowboy Nation, be happy. Our future is bright. I really think this is a new team, and I can't wait. I'm excited. Go Cowboys. F the Raiders. Whoever we playing. Cowboys versus everybody. F everybody. You feel me? I don't care. And then I'm so glad that Nico Harrison is not my GM no more. Thank you, Jesus. That's it.
Get out here, man.
I ain't gonna step in that. So I'm just gonna echo what y'all heard, man. Had a conversation with my little one this week when she came home and found out we were having spaghetti for the second night in a row. And I stopped in the tracks and I said, baby, there are people who go to bed hungry and their stomachs hurt because they don't have anything to eat. And the simple fact that we finally got some new shoes, damn it, we need to act like it. We were out here campaigning real hard, if y'all remember, for more shoes. Boss started and initiated the whole movement. We rallied behind and we pushed. And here it is, 2 years later now? We are finally getting the shoes. So Cowboys Nation, be thankful for what you got. You heard OC say it. Hey, we should have a smile on our face. Why? Because our team is a little bit better. And you already know where I'm going with this. Good, better, best. Never let it rest till your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation, y'all be blessed.
Yep, man, it's your boy Boss Show, man. My final word is we're gonna have to be greedy. We're gonna have to be greedy, y'all. We really do. It's gonna take having hard discussions. I was looking through my comments and somebody was like, why are you doing a video on which guy should be that there's a debate on number ones? Because if there's actually a debate on number ones, it is. and they not being used right. So therefore, we need to have a discussion of what's the best time to use Pickens and what's not. And but we got to be willing to have these hard conversations. We have to have these discussions like what happened tonight on is Bland an outside corner or inside corner, that type of stuff. We got to have those talks because it's gonna take every part of us playing well to win 8 games, y'all. We can't leave no stone unturned. I'm happy for the defense, but we still have to be aggressive on ideas, in my opinion. We have to be aggressive. We still got to go out here and try to find Shotty or RB2. The trade deadline is over with, but we still got free agents. You still got players like Damian Martinez that's sitting on practice squads. That's an ideal fit for his style. So it's not, but this is the difference. You had to lose to get the trades. We will have to win to get the acquisitions this time. We're going to have to win to get the acquisitions. So the more we win, the more it makes sense to be aggressive still with new acquisitions. If we lose, they're done. They're closing up shop. It's not getting no better. But if we beat the Raiders, the next thing will be how much better could we be with a real RB2? How much better could we be if we really had a safety that was in here really competing with these guys? We got a chance. See, we got to win to have that conversation now.
Yep.
And that's just where we at, man. It's I didn't want to be here, but that's where we here. But let's just stay hungry. Let's stay aggressive. I'm gonna continue to push these ideas. Let's all work together, man. This is a whole marathon, not a sprint. That's my final word. And so you probably want to hit him with that better best again. We need it one more time, bro.
What's that?
The good, better, best.
Good, better, best. Never let it rest until your good becomes your better and your better becomes your best. Until next time, Cowboys Nation. Y'all be blessed.